this video is about little things that I have found out along the way that nobody told me. Like I wish they would have, or like I'm glad I know now. So hopefully you can watch this and get some ideas of things so that you'll be better prepared than I was. Number 1, bottle tops come in different sizes. There's like newborn sizes, and then for like the different months of how old your baby is, which is cool. But I didn't know, and so I was giving my baby way too small of size, and she was struggling because she had like a stronger suck. And then when I learned bottle tops specifically are different sizes, I was able to fix that, and now she enjoys her bottles a lot more. Number 2, I don't think anybody told me how bad nursing hurts. Maybe not everybody has so much pain, but I had like really bad pain for like 2 months. Like I cried almost every single time. It was extremely painful. I've learned since that a lot of people have a lot of pain, but for some reason, I didn't know that was gonna happen. So just so you know, it is not a fun thing to do. It is very painful for a lot of us. Number 3, people always talk about, babies wanting to be in the bathroom with you or whatever. There's actually a really easy solution. You just have like a little blown up chair or one of those little bumbo chairs, and the baby can sit on that and have a toy even if you need. Obviously when they're a little bit older. When they're little, you can just have them on like a bouncer seat, but putting them on a little chair is a great little hack for that. Number 4, asking for help. I quickly realized after I started sharing my experiences that a lot of moms went through the same thing as me. They were just waiting for me to ask for help. That's just how our culture is. A lot of people are not, they don't want to like intrude. That's kind of like our feeling. But if you ask for help, people will help. And I was so glad when I posted when baby was first born on my Facebook. I was just like, hey, like this is really whipping my butt. Like I'm not really doing really well. I had so many people reaching out, and it was so much help, even just getting that validation. But also for things that I've needed as I've reached out, people are super willing, but you have to ask for help. So if that's not natural to you, it's a great time to start learning to ask for help. Number 5, I knew that vaccines were going to come up. I did not realize how many other things though, like blood draws and things are wanted. And so we're only at, my baby's 11 months, so I know there's still more to come. But I feel like I keep learning all these things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wish I was mentally and emotionally more prepared for these things, so it wasn't so scary taking my baby in. Number 6, morning walks with your baby help your nights go better. Just getting your baby out in the daylight, especially in the morning, helps the baby regulate. There's also a million reasons why you should do it for you, but it'll help your baby also in transitioning to sleeping at night and being awake in the day. But also don't have any expectations of when your baby's gonna sleep through the night. That's something that I wish I would have been a little bit better at. I just was like, she's gotta be sleeping through the night by, I was hoping by 4 months. And for some babies, they do, but some babies don't. Number 7, if you're like me, you are gonna feel trapped for a little while, especially whenever I would transition to new things. Like when I started feeding her, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna feed her 1 billion times a day for the rest of my life, is what it felt like. But if you get that trapped feeling, just know it's gonna get better. I got it about diapers. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trapped changing diapers 1 million times a day for the rest of my life. But that feeling eventually went away. Even though I'm still changing diapers, I don't feel trapped by it anymore. Number 8, there's a lot of sleep hacks and tricks for helping babies sleep, and they work. Like a lot of things really work, and it's been awesome. My baby sleeps really wonderfully, but I had to learn that I need blackout curtains for my windows so that I can be sleeping the best possible when I get sleep. So that's number 8, making sure that you have sleep hacks for you. I thought I could sleep with the light on in the hall when the baby first came home, because I thought, oh, we're gonna need a little bit of light, and that was so hard for me to sleep with the light on in the hall. So knowing that you need sleep help is good too. I also had a C-section. I did not realize I would not be able to get up like that. I would have no ab muscles, and that means standing up from the bed or laying down in the bed, it would be very hard. And so having some strategies for that. Number 9, remembering that everything is temporary. There's going to be constant change for a while. It's been incredible to me just how much changes and how often it changes. And so if there's something that you don't like, it's going to get better real soon. So that constant change, everything is temporary, is the next thing. Number 10, babies have something called brown fat. 5% of their body is brown fat. And this is important to know because it helps their bodies regulate if they're hot or cold. So I was so worried that my baby was cold a lot. She would sweat and wake herself up. Learning that babies are actually better at regulating their own temperature than I am, because I'm like constantly cold and hot all the time. I have to like take blankets off, put blankets on. But babies, their bodies naturally can do that, which is such a miracle. So beautiful. I love that. But knowing that helps me be better at not being so freaking out, like changing the temperature of degrees up and down all the time and being so worried about her. Number 11, the number one way that I hurt my baby probably is with my wedding ring. So having like a rubber band kind of option, or just turning around the diamond so that it's not facing her has been helpful, because it's so sad when you accidentally hurt your baby. And for me, that and buckles on like seatbelts. Oh, it just breaks my heart if I get like her little finger or a little bit of her tummy or something. It hasn't happened a lot, but enough that it just like, it scars me. Kids are resilient, but anyways, buckles and rings, like there's just little things that can hurt babies, and we just do our best, but I recommend getting a rubber ring at least. And number 12 is wipes warmers exist, which has been awesome. When my baby was in the winter and it was cold, and I just remember thinking about it and being like, I bet this exists. And sure enough, on Amazon, there are wipes warmers. So if you're worried about having those little cold wipes on their little bum, I recommend a wipe warmer. Now, I do want to share 4 things that I was told, but they're kind of like these kind of things. And so I thought, well, I'll share them in case nobody has told you. Number 1 is if you are breastfeeding and you're having a hard time producing milk. For me, it kind of came and went for a little while. It did finally go away at about 7.5 months, but it was going away at 4.5 months and struggling to come in at the beginning a little bit. And there was this tea that I took, and that for me helped my milk come in and stay in for longer than I think it would have. And there's other things too. So I would definitely say, like, if you want to be breastfeeding and you are struggling, there are a lot of resources and things out there that you can try. For me, it was the tea. I know there's like cookies that people swear by. If it's something that you want to do and keep going, I recommend looking into those things. And number 2, drinking water is hugely important. A, for breastfeeding, but B, for your brain. And just because of all your hormones and everything crazy that's going on, like, you've got to drink a gallon of water a day or get as close to that as you can. You're very on the edge, right? Like surviving, you're just trying to survive, and getting yourself watered is huge for that. Number 3, one of the things that my mom always says, and this has been hugely helpful for me, is like, if baby misses a nap or like struggles with sleeping for one part of the day, she always said they make up for it somewhere else. So they didn't have a good morning nap. Okay, well, they're gonna probably have a good afternoon nap, or tonight's gonna be better. Or even if not, even if you have a bad 24 hours, like at some point they're gonna crash and sleep a lot. And so I would sometimes get so worried about like, oh my gosh, like she's not sleeping enough for her brain development and blah, da, 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 da. But then I would just remember, oh yeah, like she's gonna make up for us somewhere else. Like our bodies are amazing, it's gonna happen. She's gonna be okay. Number 4 is a pool noodle for your back when your baby starts walking. Hold onto a pool noodle around there, underneath their little arms. You hold it, saves your back. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I had a friend show me that hack, because I've struggled with back stuff throughout my life, and helping my baby to walk has not been one of those. So I hope you found some of those helpful. I'd love to hear if you found other things that you were like surprised to learn, and I'd love to hear those. So we'll see you next time.